As PAGS, we held a meeting to basically kickstart our advocacy efforts under the auspices of Connect for Culture Africa in Zambia. The idea behind this meeting was to make a revenue case for the arts. It was to show that the arts can actually have a meaningful contribution towards revenue in the country if proper investment goes to it. So what we were asking for in this particular engagement is to ensure that people that we work with, stakeholders, can have a more in-depth understanding of what it means to invest in the arts.
The creative sector, mostly referred to the entertainment sector, is bigger than just entertainment. And I'm sure most of you, my colleagues from the creative sector, do understand that the creatives in any civilization, the arts in any civilization, are the engine of any development. And as government, we are saying we want to learn, we want to understand. Most importantly, we are committed to creating a sector that creates and contributes to the economic and social development of our country.
Because for us as government, for us as a ministry, it is to create this enabling environment. Make sure policies are there to enable you to implement, to enable you to run with your respective sectors. But there are issues of infrastructure, even theater. How do we market it? So even as we go to these discussions, let's be all inclusive in terms of thinking broad. How do we make this sector, how do we make this sector tick in terms of economical? How do we position this sector economic-wise?
In the recent years, there's the word that has come up, creative industries. These are industries. So why are they called industries? Because there's a value chain. There's a creation, distribution, and the consumption. Economic impact, we create jobs, unique content, we contribute to national values, national identity, we shape ideas, we shape nations, we do so much.
And the current government is not into so many fees. They want businesses to flourish, make profits, and then government comes in to collect money from the profits that are being made. That's why I think this workshop will also help us understand how this sector you're in makes money, and how government can come in, or how you can help in also as artists to contribute to the treasure. But if you are compliant with taxes, government will have enough money to even allocate more money to the sector.
So Article 63 of the Constitution of Zambia mandates the National Assembly to ensure equity in distribution of resources. I'm sure that is very important. So Parliament ensures equity, not equality. So which means that money should go where it is needed. So there's a green paper which is presented to National Assembly for consultation. What is key is that when we are consulted, we call you so that we can also consult from you. So that is one of the avenues where you can come and interact with the green paper. So we are going to justify, give us the figures, and then we can move resources.
My presentation is largely going to be from the film perspective. I can confidently say I think that every one of us in this room is a consumer of media in one way or another. But I'm talking about your radio adverts, I'm talking about your TV commercials, talking about everything that you see and hear that you are able to consume as media.
Music back then was a passion, a hobby, and according to my father, something for dropouts, non-starters, no one with a vision or a future. A musician would work for alcohol sometimes, that was the payment, favor or two for a very long time.
When we talk about fashion anyway, when we came here, we are all dressed up. Before everybody walks in the corporate world, you're dressed up. Before you walk out of the house, you have to dress up. But who did the dress up? It's actually a designer. And a designer is one person who's really been forgotten in Zambia specifically.
The Comedian Association of Zambia is an affiliate of the National Arts Council, and we just take care of the interest of comedians. Yvonne?
Yes, we have amazing acts who can compete with Trevor Noah. Then I am a ventriloquist. We have only 3 ventriloquists in Africa.
So I prepared what I called my first book, and then that's when I started looking around for local publishers. There were no publishers that were ready to receive and publish just a writer who just comes up and says, I want to publish, I've written a book and I want to publish. You find that maybe they look at you and say, what valuable thing can a Zambian publish?
We are used to agriculture, we are used to mining, we are used to manufacturing, but we think that the creative sector is also very key. The creative sector is one sector which I think has no limits. It depends on your creativity, so it has no limits. We want to position this sector as not just as an economic, as a social sector, but also as an economic sector, which can be able to also contribute to the GDP.
So basically, we were thrilled to be able to host different actors and familiarize them with the arts and what the arts have to offer when it comes to economic development in the country. We hope you can join us on this path to advocate for the arts as not only an entertainment sector, but a revenue generator that can contribute to meaningful economic growth in Zambia.